Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my garden. Today is a cloudy fall day. It rained overnight last night, which is actually great for me because everything got watered, and that means I didn't have to water it. I have neglected to put mulch on most of my containers for a while, and they really need it because when the sun does come out, the top of the soil dries out really fast, and that's not helpful for me. So today we're going to put mulch on the containers. But first, a couple of weeks ago, in the first week of November, my mom and I got all of my garlic planted, and I did shoot some video of that with no introduction or anything like that. So I'm just going to insert that here so that you guys can watch me plant that garlic. These ones with all the mulch on them are the ones we need. So we got to take all the stuff off the top.
Oh, all these?
Yeah. But you don't have to put very many garlics in each one because garlics take a lot of space. So it's not going to take very long. Oh, it break.
I just cracked the edge, but it was heavy, and I spilled some on your yellows.
That's fine. We can scoop off. Yeah, no, we don't have to put it back in.
Okay.
I don't need it. It's all wet.
This one's very heavy.
I could tell that one was heavy because it indented in the where it was laying over here.
So all these two?
Yeah.
So any little greenery popping up, I pick it.
Yeah, try to pull it out with all the roots and everything. You get the plate for that one.
All these are carrots.
Yeah, and these are carrots too.
How long do you let the carrots grow?
Oh, like 70 days. But in the winter it takes longer because the sun isn't as strong. Concentrated, that's what I'm trying to get. The sun isn't as concentrated. Oh, that one has stuff in it. What is that one? That one has your radishes. That's right. I started your radishes crazy.
I might have picked one out there.
Oh, Mom!
Oops.
Damn it, Mom. Leave this one alone. See, radish.
Is there carrots in there?
Yes.
What's that?
Nothing.
Oh.
Nothing.
That's nothing.
Planted. Nothing.
All this is nothing.
Yeah. Good thing the carrots didn't sprout yet. I've been sad if you picked those. Radishes sprout in like 3 days. I can reseed that.
We only picked 3.
Well, you should have ate the greens. So like this outside paper, you take it off, Mom. You can do one too. But then like when you break them and they come off, when you break them and they come off in paper, you leave that paper on. See, like that. Yeah, like that. It's right there in front of my eyeballs. I'm gonna do one in the middle. And then gotta be at least Yeah, see, you can't fit very many in each container, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be like at least 4 inches apart, and that's already pushing it. It'd be better if I could do them like 6 inches, but I don't have space for that. And then kind of try to keep it good from the side, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my nose is running all of a sudden. It hasn't been running all night.
Mine too.
Maybe the garlic smell is really strong. One more, even though it's a little pretty big one. Mom,
Huh?
do you want to use your clean hands to write a tag that says Nootka Rose, or 2 of them actually?
Sure. These are pretty big chunks.
That's good. Over here, facing outward. Yep. Such a hard decision. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm gonna make it 15. Yes, Mom, was the answer to you asking if I'm gonna put more soil on this.
That's what you made. Is this one no good because of that?
Yeah, I'm not gonna plant that. I mean, I'll eat it still. I'm not gonna plant it. It's not that it's no good. You could plant it. There's a chance it would sprout. It just might rot before it grows.
Oh.
I don't want that.
Okay, now I start opening some of the other ones. The next kind.
Yeah, and that'll go in these 2 containers. Do I only have one more kind?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was really sad that they didn't have the kind of garlic I wanted.
Yeah.
I could have ordered it, but it wouldn't have got here in time. Not that I'm planting my garlic on time anyway.
Oh, this feels very hard. It's this hard neck.
Yeah, that's hard.
It's very hard.
Okay, then actually that one's gonna be the
$2.
3 containers. So that'll be 3.
Oh. Gotta walk all the way around here.
I was gonna make that last one Nootka Rose because we got the least of those ones, but I'd rather have more hard neck for the scapes.
So the 3 next to these, or these 2?
This one, and this one.
That one has that kind.
This one is gonna go in here, and then that one is also gonna be. What? I'm confused. These 2 are Vietnamese. There's nothing in these 2, and nothing in these 3. Right?
The one you're digging in right now, you just planted it in.
No, I'm taking the stuff off to plant in it. I just planted in this
that one. Man, you made that stuff look like we never touched it. It's not helpful.
That's not helpful.
Okay, so those 2 are the rose thingy. So the green one and this yellow one and this yellow one are this?
How many kinds do I have, Mother?
3.
Only 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so those 2 are Nookaros down there. These 2 are Vietnamese. These 3 are going to be the hardneck.
So those 2 green and this yellow?
No, this green and those 2 yellow.
Okay.
This one I am planting in. Ignore these garlics.
Okay. Gotcha. I'll just stand here and peel these damn things. Oh, man. These ones are not easy out there.
Yeah, oh, there's a trick to that. Let me show you. You go like this. You try to like hit the hard neck through the bottom. Like that.
Oh, I felt it pop into my hand. Oh, that's super cool.
And then they come apart better. There you go.
Oh, that's cool. These are big.
I hope I can see
Look
that.
how big that sucker.
Yay! I got that. Yeah. That's why I'm doing 3 of those ones. See what I'm saying?
You wanted them that big, right?
Yeah.
They were all that big?
Yeah. Soft neck is smaller because there's way more cloves per head of garlic. And they store a lot longer. So the hard necks are the ones that I'll like eat immediately once I bring into the house. And the soft necks like become garlic powder. And
So the more of this skin we leave on, the better?
yeah. Just leave all of it on that you can. I'll plant them just like that.
Wow, those
like-
suckers are big.
Like this one. You can take like that.
That
Extra,
jar.
it doesn't
I
matter.
could just eat that right now, huh?
No.
Why?
Because I want to plant it.
No, but I mean, if we were to...
Yeah, you could. Yes.
It's edible at this moment.
The only difference between seed garlic and garlic that you buy at the grocery store is garlic that you buy at the grocery store isn't guaranteed to not have plant diseases. Not diseases that hurt people, but diseases that make the plants not grow as well. And like chemicals and stuff. Some of them have like anti-rooting agents on them because they're at the grocery store.
Yeah, this one you literally only got 4.
Yeah, that's
Because
fine.
they're so big.
All good in my neighborhood. Oh no. I need a different one of this.
It's in the bag over there on your side.
Okay. I'll get in a minute.
Okay. How come the last one's being stubborn about it?
It's a healthy guy.
Oh, you fucker. So that's 4 and this is 4, but this one has 8. So you could like make 5 and 5.
Oh no, if I can't
And 6.
if I can't make 3, then I'll make it into 2. That's fine.
Okay.
You said, "Oh, that's much harder. That must be hard neck." Does that one look like I never touched it?
Yeah.
It doesn't to me.
Oh,
I don't know what kind this is. You get to eat it.
Okay. Yeah, baby, that's very garlicky. Woo. Love it.
Love it.
You gonna have some volunteer peppers over here in the spring?
Probably. Oh, is that where I threw the peppers that were sitting on top of the container?
There are peppers here, peppers here.
Oh yeah, looks like I will. I'll let them grow too, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so upset. Those people that live in the house I used to live in probably aren't even enjoying their volunteer zinnias, man.
Right. Silly you forgot to tell me to leave the flowers on there and let them come to a head so we could save the seeds. And I was just throwing them over the fence and feeding it to the goat.
I have so many zinnia seeds I need to use. We can save them
Okay.
next year.
Well, I need all of them. I want all the kinds and all the colors, and I just want them all mixed in a chaos garden.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
good, because that's the kind of garden you know how to take care of.
Yeah.
Oakley dokley. Give these ones more room, because they're bigger.
In other words, where all my tiger lilies are, I want to put
Those are pretty.
hella zinnia seeds in there with them. Mm-hmm. Those are pretty big ones, huh?
Yeah. on. I put that in this bucket when
I know you
get
do.
out of there. I just don't have a lot. The black buckets are so hard to get apart once they've been in a stack like that. You want to know why they look so perfect when I put them back, Mom?
Why?
Because I take off the top layer
Mm-hmm.
and I put it in the bucket, and then I take off the bottom layer and put it in the bucket, so all the soil
So
mix
when you dump it
is on the
upside
top.
down,
Yeah.
the clean stuff
So when I dump it
is
like
on
this,
the top. Give me a bucket. Then all the clean stuff is on the top. That makes sense.
I'm cheating the system. Perfecto. Grazie, Mama. So many little plant stickers because I made this compost myself.
Right.
Oh, there's another one. Get out of here, walnut.
How many want me planting here? Like 15?
Yeah, as many as will fit with leaving enough room in between them, and try to keep them at least 2 inches from the edge of the container so they don't get too cold.
They're standing down?
Yep, pointy side up. Yeah, actually I've just been doing it the length of my finger into the soil for those small ones.
Okay. About this far apart? Like that?
Yeah, those ones are better. This one may be a little further, but you don't have to fix it. Just make it a little further from the middle one on the other ones. That one's a little chewed up. That one's missing some paper. That's just paper. That one doesn't have any paper on it. This is the same kind of garlic?
Yeah, it came out of the same bag. So. You got plenty of that damn garlic.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna plant this one that I have because they're all pretty small and some of them have little spots on them and stuff.
I don't know how many I've planted in here, to be honest with you.
I didn't count them until I lifted up. Hold on, let me see. That's enough.
Okay.
If each hole has one in it, yeah, that's enough.
Each hole has one except for whichever. Just put my thing. No, that one has one. I think there's just not one right there. That.
Mm. Then they'll be fine. You wanna get some of that brand new mulch and put it in this bucket and top that with it?
Sure. Hey, Lynn.
When?
So basically a whole bucket is what it means when Alex says, can you?
I just didn't know how much it would take.
Is this what you did?
Yeah, I just make sure the edges all have some. I just push on it pretty good. Perfect. What?
You planting 2 more?
No, just this one. I was gonna plant in that one, but with the other kind of garlic, but all the bulbs were really small and had a lot of spots and stuff. So I'm just gonna put greens or something in that one at some point. More spinach or lettuce or more radishes for my mom.
Collard greens and beans and taters and cornbread. You just have to cook them right. That tastes great.
Well, I usually...
Kind of like eating cabbage or broccoli.
I've never cooked them, so... I have grown them before, and I just never did anything with them, so I didn't grow them again, but I have seeds for it.
Good. Throw some collard greens. Another bucket.
Yep. This one won't need as much. Yeah, that's good.
So the rest is your eating garlic. That's a lot of garlic, man. Want me to just pour them all together?
Sure. Yeah, it's fine. These containers are where we planted the garlic, and as you can see, now some of it is coming up. This is the softneck Vietnamese garlic, and then a few of the Nootka rose garlic over here has started popping up. You can see, oh, that's not garlic. You can see over here that a garlic is about to pop up. I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but I can see that it's like raised a little bit in this area. Still no sprouts in those carrots, and lots of the radishes have sprouted. I might need to reseed some around the edge here. But yeah, even some of this garlic is about to pop up. Oh, you can definitely see right here and right here where it's just upturned a little bit. That's because a garlic is about to pop through there. And all of these containers are the ones that need mulch. So this is the mulch that I use. It is, I actually think this one is pine shavings. I usually get aspen shavings, but I got these ones in bulk, or my mom got it in bulk from an auction. So that right there is like a 30-gallon trash bag, and I think she paid just a couple dollars each, and she got me 4 trash bags, and that's only my second one. So I still have 2 more full ones under my porch. Strawberries looking nice and lush, I've noticed recently. A lot of new growth on them. So this bag of mulch has been just sitting outside in the rain, so it's really heavy. I tried to pick it up by the bag and the bag just ripped. So we're going to be toting mulch back and forth in this container and maybe this tall container and spreading it on the garden. It's very windy today. We're gonna start with the containers that are furthest away from where the mulch is. So the distance that I travel gets shorter and shorter every time. So the reason that we put mulch on our containers, or on our gardens in general, there's multiple reasons. The biggest ones being water retention. So if the soil isn't directly exposed to the sunlight, then the soil doesn't dry out as quickly. The mulch will dry first, and it will keep the moisture in the soil. Also frost protection. So when it gets really cold here in the winters between December and March, it might snow or ice, and this way the direct soil isn't exposed to those very extreme temperatures and conditions. So it helps protect your plants from the cold and ice. Also, if you direct seed plants, like if you start seeds directly in the ground, then putting mulch on top of them helps to keep them from displacing. So like if I put seeds in the soil and they're only a 1/4 inch deep and then it rains, the rain is very likely to move the seeds around, so they won't be in the same place that I put them. Whereas if you put something like this on top of them, there's a lot less likely of a chance that they'll go anywhere. Another reason is weed suppression. So if there are any seeds for plants that I don't want in my garden in this soil, the mulch will suppress it from seeing the sunlight. So it'll sprout out of the soil and into the mulch, but then it'll have to stretch really, really far to see the sunlight. So if it lives to the point that I can see it through the mulch, then it's just also easy to pluck because the mulch is such a different color than the plants. Usually I use pet bedding, like rabbit or chicken bedding, from Tractor Supply or Hirsch, or even Walmart sells it, honestly. But when it's for bedding, it tends to not have all the chemicals and stuff in it because you're going to put animals on it. But I personally also don't want those chemicals in my garden, so that's what I use for this. Like I said, this specific mulch came from an auction, but it was being sold as pet bedding, so I thought it was fairly safe to assume that they hadn't really used chemicals or anything on it. It was just like fresh wood shavings. And I tested it out by putting it on just a few containers and leaving it there for a week or so and watering it through, because if there were any chemicals in it, it would have leached through with the water and affected the plants. And it didn't, so here we go. Cheap mulch. Oh, I totally forgot another reason to use mulch is that when it rains or when you water, there's not any splashback from the soil. Like right here on the leaves, that's dirt from it raining and it splashed up onto the bottom of the leaves, and having dirt on there can make it easier for your plants to get diseases. And so with this, much more clean. And then also, besides the diseases, do you want to eat dirt? Because I don't. So you put this down and then, you know, no dirt splashback on your lettuce, and then it's really easy to wash your lettuce and not eat dirt. One more thing I forgot to say about reasons to put mulch on your garden beds, containers or not, is that animals that like to dig in my garden beds, like squirrels, chipmunks, armadillos, raccoons, cats, the biggest two being squirrels and cats, they tend to get discouraged when there's really thick mulch before they get to the soil. So they often don't have the attention span to dig through all of my mulch and then also dig in my soil. And if cats decide to poop or pee in my containers, then it's in the mulch and I can just put on a glove or use a rake and grab it out and then replace the mulch rather than them digging directly in my soil. So add that to the list. Alright, well, I feel like this is going to be terribly boring to just watch me tote mulch back and forth. So I'm going to get the rest of these containers covered and I'll check in with you guys and show you what it looks like after I'm done. It is done. I got mulch on every single container. Let's look. So this container is just rosemary. I just mulched it. This one was the hardest to mulch. It's all spinach and it's all a bunch of tiny little plants, so I had to just put mulch in between each tiny little area. All these already had mulch on them. They are garlic. That one doesn't have anything in it. And then all of these, oh, flower. And then all of these did not have any mulch. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. I didn't count the green one all the way down here. This one, so I can count by 2. So 31 of these large containers. If you count that carrot one as a large container, then I have 32 large containers now. And I only had 2.5 bags of this mulch, these trash bags, and now I only have 1 bag. So I used 2 full bags of mulch to cover all of that, well, what wasn't already covered. I really love the contrast when you first put the mulch on, how green the plants are and how like yellow the mulch is. I don't know why, I just think it's really, really pretty. This oregano I chopped back really far and it's just growing back. I don't know what this is. It must be from a bug or something. But right there, let me put you on regular zoom. Right there, that looks like saliva, like human saliva. And I know it's not. And it's on a few of the branches in different spots. So I don't know what that is. I'll have to look into that. Maybe if I look up foamy liquid on thyme, because this is English thyme, the herb, and I don't. Ew! I touched it. Ew! It was gooey. Oh, I didn't mean to touch it. Gross. Yeah. So I don't know what those are. I still have some cilantro that I need to plant. So I think I'm gonna put some in with this rosemary right here. Even though I just put this mulch on it and didn't think about it beforehand. That's fine. Okay guys, the last thing that I have to do out here today is just transplant a few more of those cilantro seedlings, and then I'm going to take my little white container of chocolate mint. Let me show you. I'm going to take this container of chocolate mint, overturn it upside down, chop the root ball into quarters, and then hopefully have 4 new mint plants. Mint is very, very hardy and spreads underground, so it should be fine just growing it from the roots. It's been in that container for I think close to 2 years without me giving it new compost or soil. I have fertilized it with water-soluble fertilizer, but I just think there's too many roots in there. We gotta split it. Okay guys, thank you so much for coming along in my garden. I really appreciate you. Glad that I could show you a before and after of the garlic in the same video, even though it was accidental. So, really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.